Welcome back to Special Forces. After today's mission, we'll be done with this game, though not because I beat it, it's more like it beats me. You'll see why. Okay, so we're back to the station. And there are some bombs, apparently. Well, they're coming. And there are lots of enemies as the game... You know, these guys, I think these guys are at the same spot where they were hostages in the previous visit. Yeah, that's a good direction to fire in. Oh, no. Right, so let's take them out before they put holes in us. I'm already wounded, and apparently my wingman also is. Right, so crisis mostly averted. I need to take out that one last guy. And I'm going to reload all of my guns, which is going to take ages because, you know, even when you level up in this game, you still reload like I don't know, a blind granny trying to ride a motorcycle at the same time. Right. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now, for the most part, this placement of enemies is exactly the same as it was in the previous mission. I mean, clearly they moved the hostages around, but it's still the same, it's recognizably the same. Yes, there are some enemies on this side, and there will be some enemies on the other side of this huge hall. Was it lobby? Also, sniping enemies is extra painful because, you see, there is a noticeable dead zone on the controllers, so I can't really work with small adjustments. Oh, and there is another thing. Well, first, I'm going to reduce the volume of sound effects. We've had enough of these sound effects. Let's have some music. Anyway. So another problem with the game is that you can't really fire your weapon by simply pulling the trigger, just pressing the fire button. It's adjusted so that you need to... You know, a PS2 has pressure-sensitive buttons. Well, the shoulder buttons you use to fire seem to be set up in this game so that you need to press them down fully. Even though technically the game could have picked up the pressure like, the moment you apply it. But no, you need to, like, squeeze it in. Otherwise it doesn't work. I'm not sure what it's supposed to represent. And now watch me miss, as those guys go and investigate the suspicious wall where there's been some bullet impact. Oh, hello. Generally, this is why sniping is viable. It's not as noisy as using the other guns, and there is a chance of taking all of those enemies out before they actually spot you, even when they are alerted. Ow, fuck. Right, much better. Okay, so do I get in through the shop, or... let's press the button. It's there, they put the button there, they scripted this level to open that huge door when you press a button. Let's press the button. Yes, sir. Yeah, what's the fucking point of the command allowing me to, like, to tell that guy to press a button for me if I have to be close enough to the button to press it myself? You know, there are quite a lot of things in this game which are questionable. Of questionable quality and logic. I suppose someone drafted a bunch of features they thought a stealth game should have, a game about special forces should have, and then they half-assed every single one of them. No. He's in my way. I can't... I cannot roll while this guy is just standing right next to me. Okay, let's sneak in and arrest at least someone. Okay, is there anyone near the shop? I killed the guy inside the shop. I killed the guy who seemed to be patrolling near the shop. No, no one's here. Okay, we're ready to go upstairs. Although we know perfectly well how it's going to go upstairs, because we know where all the enemies are. They're in the exact same places and with the exact same patrol routes they had in the previous... Ow. Yes, they're where they were in the previous run. Right, so I suppose I should take... Wait, is that a poster for a Rico Futaba game? Or a Rico Futaba movie? Looks kinda like it. Okay, so do I kill that guy? Why not? And there should be one there. Yeah, I can see them on the sensor. Right, where to next? Do I want to enter the big open area before killing all the enemies on the perimeter? Not really, no. Let's go and do the offices. Oh, and this is the level where there is a phone call, right? Where you can make a phone call and distract an enemy. That's gonna be awesome. I'm coming in with good timing, should be able to arrest him. Wait, wasn't there P in this area last time we played? There was a hostage and some P, I think. Shit. I was kind of hoping to find some healing items, but apparently they're cancelled. Alright, let's try to play extra careful. Remember, I'm still 1 hit point away from dying. Okay, let's take out that guy, who's in the far stall. Right, but this wasn't the place where there was the phone, right? No, the phone should be on the other side. I need to go back. Okay, let's go. The phone should be... Wait a minute. There was a phone here last time. Wait. There was a phone, right? There. Where is it? Okay, let's deal with that guy, like, boring way. There is no phone there. Okay, so these bastards actually change the levels. They actually make repeat levels slightly different, not just in placement of hostages, but in various other items, health items, phones, which kind of leads me to a question: why didn't they change enemy patrols, enemy placement? Because these are all in the same places. Well, except for that initial bunch, those 4 guys standing in the circle, replacing the hostages. I'm kind of wondering what kind of development this game had. Was this project supposed to be released in this state? Or did they have, like, bigger plans? Were they planning to, like, playtest it to actually change the levels more? Because it's clear the game has the capacity for it. It has a surprisingly decent engine for what it's trying to do, for the budget it has. It's just not finished, I guess. And all the enemies are identical too. I mean, they look differently, right? But they act the same. Their weapons seem to be randomly assigned. let's try to arrest this guy, and there might be a few more people left. Okay, I see another guy on the other side. I'm not going to run all the way over there. I'll just shoot him. Okay, now let's see. Oh, this is the end of the mission. Good. So what do I get for this? I did arrest a few people. 6 is a few. Oh, I got something. Moel 7777. It's supposed to be model. Okay, what did I unlock? Okay, let's take a look at it. It's a non-lethal weapon. Oh, it's got a 10-meter effect radius. It's a flashbang grenade, which is used by special forces. Well, not by this special force, no, because this is garbage. I mean, we've seen these grenades. I'm going to save, and then we're going to see the final mission. How's it gonna be? Kidnappers barricaded themselves in the castle. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck this game. Yeah, we're going to the castle. Again. The terrorists are professional, highly experienced. They're not likely to use their fighting spirit with our attack. Let's see if our sniping rifle makes that guy lose his spirit. Well, he's slightly puzzled. And now he's running. And now he's doing the door thing again. Can they lose their fighting spirit? Okay, let's try it. Let's try this again. Aim better. Yes, they can lose their fighting spirit. All the fighting spirit gone. His fighting spirit is spread all over the nearby area. On the walls, on the floor. Yes, this plays exactly like the previous visit to the castle. Because this... Let's face it, this is the exact same mission. This is the exact same map with the exact same placement of enemies. And it's just as bullshit as the previous one. I have no words for this. Well, I have words for this, but I'm going to tone down the music for this. Because it's kind of too epic for what is happening here. And for how slow we're going to be moving. Not to worry, I won't be showing you the entire run. Because I'm not going to finish the entire run of this map. Why are they always running to this room? Is there... Did someone script... Oh, I guess they were scripted to run to this last room because it's like the last one before the door you need to take, so it kind of ensures that all alerted enemies are building up this wall. Okay, I killed the guy by shooting him in the ankle. Good. So this is kind of like Rainbow Six now. I mean, the old Rainbow Six, where you could kill people by shooting them in the muzzle of their gun. I just realized this game would have been much better if I could, say, use a gun, and then hand it over to the other guy to reload it for me. This would have gone much faster. I'd be just moving forward, swapping from one gun to another. And the second guy would be useful, be reloading. Okay, so hostages are different this time. And we've got... I'm going to punch this out. I think I've seen this girl, this woman last time. Yeah, she was lying on the floor wearing something brown. Or maybe it was blue, but you know the previous attack was scarier. This is the second time. She's more steeled by the experience. By the way, there is no way to open this without destroying the wall. And, as I've discovered in some testing, you cannot actually take these walls out silently. Even if when you punch them, they break down with a noise. In fact, as I've discovered, observing the enemies, sometimes they step through a door, it breaks down, and then other enemies in the room get alerted by the noise. Hey, we've just seen that girl's twin sister in the other room. Okay, so this is some more fighting, and I'm just going to run out of health and die, ending my first attempt at this mission. Well, actually, given how similar it is to the other run, it's exactly the same as my other attempt at this mission. So it's more like 5th attempt. I'm doing this again, and let's arrest him, yes. I just noticed he's wearing an explosive belt. Maybe I shouldn't be shooting them. Nah, I'm just going to shoot them in the belt anyway. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? No, I could arrest them, yes. They never detonate these packs, so they're kind of pointless. And we're back to our favorite part of the level, trying to take out those 5 guys in the top room where they store the musical instruments. And that asshole just keeps popping out and in. Oh, by the way, apparently my wingman is dead. I didn't notice this. Because the game only warns you about it the first time it happens. Again, I'd love to be able to fire at their heads, but the controls are so terrible, I'd rather just do a few shots to the body. Though, in this case, yeah, that doesn't work. You know what? Fuck this game. I'm going to return to War Room, I'm going to go back to the menu, and I'm going to load a save file. You see, I'm here second lieutenant. I'm unlocked some missions. I've beaten this once before. So these are green missions, all of which tell you to use a very specific character from your lineup, just to annoy you, actually. And all of these missions feature exactly one enemy. And after that, you get a cutscene, and you start getting these missions, which are all about doing challenge runs, like capture all the enemies, or don't use any guns, or don't let your buddy Superfly get hit. Anyway, so I'll just pick the character I'm supposed to be using for one of those green missions to show it to you. And we're going to see that mission, because why not? Also, I've got different guns, so let's do Kidnap. It's the same castle mission. Let's see what they've got for... Really, this is the mission after which the end cutscene is supposed to be playing. Be careful, something is wrong. Well, I can name quite a few things wrong about this game, but... no. This gun sounds exactly like all the other guns in the game. Well, half the other guns in the game. That label in the upper... was it left? That one is to remind you that label is there to remind you about the special objective for this mission, which is a bit of an overkill because you can't swap characters in the middle of the level. But I suppose in others, when you're not supposed to like shoot anyone, in other games, in other levels, this is more relevant. Have you noticed how they pulled all the doors out of this place? I wonder why. By the way, you can start this mission as a different character, and you will fail it immediately. Okay, now I seem to remember that the guy I'm supposed to arrest is here on this floor. And it's best not to be seen by him. Yeah, there he is. Now I'm going to go here. Okay, so the gimmick to these green mission bosses is that they take several clips from the sniper rifle to the head to kill, and they also have a 360-degree cone of vision. So really the only way to deal with him is to stealth up and run up to them and arrest them. And that's the only way to do this. Obviously that means that whenever you beat these missions, you get the highest ranking in the game, and these missions are absolutely broken when it comes to grinding for experience. 2 minutes, 1 captured, SS ranking. Yes, we've reached the SS level. And I was kind of hoping that the game would show me that final cutscene about police, how great police is, kicking ass and arresting people with violence. Unfortunately, the game doesn't do this. So I'd have to do this on the other save file, and I just don't feel like it. Let's check out our guns. There's only one new gun here. Used in military since 1985. Good, we're moving on to the modern era. There's a hand grenade. Suppresses enemies by using powerful flashes and shocks. Yes, that's how hand grenades work. And a tear gas grenade. In the use since the early 1900s. It's beneficial to use a gas mask. Yeah? Garrett MFS. And the Block G19. Used by the Metropolitan Police Force. Oh, and those are special category weapons. A revolver. Okay, so we've got a revolver for firing warning shots, exactly what you want as Special Forces. And a Jolt Python, with state-of-the-art technology all the way from 1955. Oh, and I've got another sniper rifle. Considered to be the best sniper rifle available. No, this one also does not have a scope. Though I suppose it's for the better. Oh, and a submachine gun, yes. Uji. Easy to handle. I don't know. Oh, this is my shotgun. A very commonly used. Yeah, in the office. So these are all the new guns, and apparently this is like more than half of the guns in the game. Really, Special Forces is pretty terrible once you get to near the end of the game. Right, so you see these missions, stop without using firearms, capture all the enemies. This is all bullshit. So let's go and play something else. I have no idea what. I'll probably need to rewatch my intro video to even remember what videos I was planning to do. I'll do something. Not this.